Hey, what's up? Sophia, you calling Selena an extra was something else. And I don't blame Selena to turn up because that was way out of line. Check it. Hey, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You're watching my channel, Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of Belle Collective, Season 3, Episode 5, the main event. Let's go, y'all. Let's get right into it because I had to do a Love and Marriage Huntsville right after this, so we ain't gonna waste any more time. All right, so Selena and Latrice was talking, and Latrice is preparing for her wig launch event. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I was like, hold up. That she was doing wigs before, but I would say no. Maybe she was doing sew-ins and weaves before and the Goddess Love Beauty, and now she's doing actual wig launch line. So I was like, okay, different options for people. So Selena's helping her find a dress for the event. So they was there getting an event, getting a dress and shopping, and they was talking about things and how Selena is not featuring Sophia. She's not featuring her. It's like they have this love-hate relationship. Not even a love-hate relationship. They just never really got along. Because Selena is JJ ex-wife. If y'all watch the show Bring It, Dancing Dolls with Diana and everything, she was a coach and everything. She was one of the moms. She's the mom of Sanjay, Star, and Sky. So JJ used to be her husband, and then they divorced now after so long time, and then he married Sophia. Like, so kind of blended family. But Sophia and Selena never really got along. It's to the point that sometimes they don't even speak. Now, Selena said she remember times that where she would see Sophia at different places, and she would just walk past them, and not realize that she's there, or even see her there and ignore that she's there. So she don't be saying hi. She be looking at her phone, and she making different excuses why she don't say hi. So I was like, if I was Selena, I would say I wouldn't expect anything from her. So if we know every time you get in the same room and she doesn't want to say nothing, I wouldn't expect no saying hi or nothing like that. At the end of the day, but what you're not gonna do is disrespect me, act like I was some irrelevant person. I'm a non-factor when I'm the mother of three of his daughters, and I was before you. So you gotta put respect in my name, just as much as you want me to respect you. I can't stand when people trying to get married to somebody else I used to be with, and then you trying to echo brand new with the other person before you. Like, what did I do to you? And now when you try to tell us before that you don't be talking about Selena and you don't say anything bad about her, I think that's a lie. I think you have been talking about them. The way how you acting up and showing them you behind now, but we'll get to that in a minute. So Glitter Tisha, like I said, I'm not gonna waste too much time on their scenes. At the end of the day, yeah, I'll be watching their scene, I'll be rolling my eyes. Because at the end of the day, I feel like all this theatrics we're going through the whole season, it's just for them to stay back together again. Now, I'm not trying to advocate for anybody to break up and lose their break up, but when you have been going through the same issues for years and years and years, even more before we got to the show and watching your thing, and you stay in there, that means you are complacent and you're okay with that. And to me, it seems like you are playing for the cameras, playing up for the cameras. And when I feel like that, I'm not gonna give much interest into y'all. So I'm gonna say that I'm not being insensitive to Glenn and his grandma. His grandma lived a long life, 93 years old. I know it's sad and sucks that people that you love has passed away because they've been so impactful in your life. So I'm not gonna take that away from him. Um, I think it's time. It's just nothing that the doctors could do. Is waiting for the time to just meet her father up in heaven. And it's a sad situation. But I don't think that, and I don't like that. I feel like he was trying to use this to get in good graces with Tisha and think everything is okay because she show up for him. Yes, at the end of the day, they still legally married, and that's Josh's great grandma, and they knew each other for a while, and the grandma that's her grandma too, and everything. So it's like family, and she gonna show up and support, like I would too. I would show up and support, but don't think that you gonna use that to think that we all good. No, that's not gonna happen. Like some people, sometimes trying to use their grief and try to woo you back in, when notice that they could try to drop your guards and say, "Oh yeah, this is happening. You were there for me." I said, "Yes, I was there for you, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna be cool." Oh, excuse me, or be good. So he's crying. It's a sad situation, and it's tough to see her there, barely speaking, and it's a lot going on. So I just pray for him and his family and all that stuff like that. But don't think that was a outlet. That was a gateway for you to get back in Letitia's good graces. That's not gonna happen. But other than that, that's it. So Tisha Marie talked. Tisha came with then with toys that Josh wouldn't use anymore. So it's for her grandkids that she has at the house. And she take care of some of the grandkids as well. And especially one of them that the mom passed away last year or 2 years ago. So that's that. And they was talking, and then they talk about relationship and saying she apologized why Glenn showed up because we find that Glenn put a tracker and recorded in her car in her trunk. And that's why he was able to hear conversations and everything. I said, "Oh, child." Knowing that, I will say jack of her car anytime. And if I first of all, I probably wouldn't even go and teach a car anymore. When I would say, if I do ever get inside her car, I would not be saying nothing. Child, even if we do say something, the conversation will be so out of left field that is not involved, Glenn. We will talk about vaginas, we will talk about men, we will talk about sex, anything else stuff that you want to know that he probably want to overhear and don't want to hear about. But we will talk about other stuff without talking about him because baby it's too much. You know, he was trying to locations because he got a tracker and a recording. So he tracking where she's at and recording this conversation. That's too dangerous. That's a trap. Tisha be in your car. Right? Or just don't say nothing. Because I was dead mute. Mizzle, why you not saying nothing? You know why, girl, so don't try to ask me. So they talk about the women that said, and Marie talk about her issue with Cedric and how he acted when he was cheating out there cheating on her and try to flip it on her and make it seem like she was the one that was doing this because her insecurities. Because sometimes that always happen when you the ones out there cheating and stepping out of your relationship, you will then turn around and blame your partner for doing the same thing that you are doing. Even though you got no proof, you try to say things out there to put something to stand. You want something to stick and stand. So you gonna go by that and say, "Oh, see, I knew." I said, "No, they don't do nothing. That wasn't in the case." So at the end of the day, I feel like they would try to do that. So don't fall in that trap and being caught up in their little insecurities and they web lies and stuff like that. So because they want to put you down, big themselves up for what they did. No, you did it, stand in it, and be a man about it, right? So Tisha want to sign Marie up for a blind date. And she said, "You trust me and everything." When somebody say you trust me, just think outside the box. And I said, mm-hmm. You're going to try to bring somebody that your friend would not approve of, but you try to show her different, which is fine. Sometimes you never know what you like unless you explore and try different flavors. So sometimes you might feel closed off when they say, "Hell to the no." "No, I don't want your number." It's like that. But sometimes if you do open up and try, you may like it. It's like that. But even though you might not always constantly go for it, you may end up liking it. Say, okay, every now and then I might sprinkle dabble in that, but not my cup of tea. So when she was saying all that, be open minded and stuff like that, because you gotta get a different name. Go call her Anna. I said, "Does she like Anna Marie Monroe? Like, what you could call Marie Monroe Anna? Like, really?" So use a different name, a fake name, set it a blind date. You're gonna be try to have a good time and have an open mind. So she said, "Okay, good." She said, "You trust me?" I said, "No, I don't. But not in this aspect. I trust you, but not in this aspect of setting me a blind date. I don't know what you trying to get me into, but whatever." So that's what happened. She got open mind. But we do find out that Marie said any man she dates, they had to sign an NDA. Now I said, I know that's right, because sometimes people do just talk a lot. They just talk. They just spread their mouth and business crazy. Now, but I was saying, like, why so much NDA when you on television getting filmed? It's not much of a secret, right? But NDA is just show that you gotta whatever you go through in our relationship and all stuff like that, you can't speak about it. You can't speak about it. You can't say about it. Anybody asks you to deny. No, you can't speak about it. So that's the NDA. To keep your mouth shut. Break this agreement is your behind. It's like that. And I think a lot of people need to have that. Especially these athletes or entertainers and celebrities. When you mess with these people or groupies and anything, sign an NDA. Sign it. It's like that. Have them sign it so they won't say nothing. Because a lot of them like to blab their mouths out here. Instead of reaping the benefits of being quiet and shut up and and reap the freaking benefits of the money and lifestyle, hotels, get flued out and everything. But yo, no, y'all want to have more and can't have your cake and eat it too, and do way more than necessary. Just enjoy it and shut it up. That's why, right? But yeah, the NDA. So I said, I can't believe my love. What you think he's so great that you need to have an NDA, but at the same time, I feel the same way. I think some people need to have this NDAs because some people do talk way too much, especially on social media, posting up subliminal messages and conversations and telling them what you did in the bedroom and stuff like that to out them, especially if you get upset with them. You want to blast all their business. Stop it. So I feel like an NDA is necessary for some people, especially you got high status and money and stuff like that. Yeah, sign the NDA. But hey, I know that's right. But I was like, but you on TV and we see him. So what sense does that make? I'm not a lawyer and everything. Maybe it's just a good thing to have that. But I was like, NDA must be secret and private. Whatever. So she gonna go hook up with a blind date. And she said, okay, I won't trust you. Whatever. So the trees is at her property that she bought for the agent, and she gonna renovate it. She said she gonna give her 6 months to get it done because this is her dream place. And this is like it's basically run down. I thought she had a already established place and it was already up and running right now, but no, she's renovating. Maybe it is up and running now because we seeing it now, but maybe at the time she filming it was that time. So maybe it's up and running. Maybe anybody in that area could tell me if they know that shop is up and running. But at that time, she gonna say 6 months. She had a vision. She wanted to open windows. She had a chandelier. It's right across from the residential property, so that will bring great business to her establishment of right across from the residential area, so they can see the storefront and it's like decorum. Then people gonna say, "Oh, check this out." So then it's also by Cliff. Because she said, this is my baby. This is my project. I know he want to put all this emphasis and inputs on these things, everything, but he got to know that it's mine. It's not his. It's mine. And we going back and forth, toe to toe, because we can't come to an agreement because he tried to make it his way. And I said, no, this is my baby. But I said, good, it's your project. Stop involving Cliff all the damn time. That's the problem. You have Cliff involved for every freaking thing. And that's why when he feel like he want to control you, then you want to see you and be equal. Stop having around. First of all, stop calling him daddy. Stop having around for all your business endeavors. At the end of the day, you had this business way before Cliff came in the picture. So I don't know why is he so hell bent in investing. I know that later on in the future when you did meet him, he probably put some money into this establishment. But at the end of the day, you created this business on your own. So at the end of the day, it's yours and not his. And you need to let him know to step back and fall back. All his input is not valued at this moment. Let him be a husband and stay at the husband's place, and he's not his business partner. Y'all not business partners. All right? So after they start talking about him, he goes walk in. Hey, to be honest, y'all, I rolled my eyes so damn hard. I was like, I really can't stand him. It's like, wow, you listening? It's like they purposely want to show us that they talk about him and that he shows up. It's like, what? So you listening? So I heard y'all talking about me. I said, of course. Of course. You eavesdropping all the damn time. But they was talking about him and they would say this about the project. And he said, oh, yeah, we could have been had a project 2 or some years ago. But, you know, she was on one and all that. It was a lot of things going on because she could have had one already. But she going back and forth, don't know what she wants. And then she finally have it. So it might take long. She said 6 months. She said, oh, it might take a year or two. Whatever. It is what it is. They check on it. He said, oh, I'm better than some freaking contractor. I said, no, you're not. hire a contractor. The fact that y'all sit here talking, y'all could have had somebody in that establishment already doing the renovations. Okay? Like I said, it could be up and running right now. But we'll see. Tisha Glenn date. Basically, he wants it his way and in no way. If it's not his way, he don't want to hear it. And I would not be sitting here trying to have a conversation with him because it's like literally what it is. She would say something, he said, and he track like she said, he act like he listens, but you don't be listening because she telling you that it's her peace, her state of mind, her sanity, her healing, and you don't dictate when she's supposed to get healed and how fast she gonna heal. Even though I say I don't believe this freaking face storyline they're putting up, because I bet you on the reunion they be good again. And then we go another season, another issue set up problems. So I said it's a repeated pattern. It's been season 1, 2, and 3. We had the same thing over and over. With her, Josh, they good. Not her, Glenn, they good. They fall out again. They good. Fall out again. It's too much. Even though she said she's not completely healed, so I understand why she keep going back. But girl, you need to really heal. Like move on your own. Like, but then again, he always tracking her and finding her ground. That's his problem. That's the issue. So, oh, you're not taking my son anywhere. I said they have him. If I was teacher, I would say, listen. At the end of the day, he gonna be in both houses. He said, oh, what's best for us? Josh is happy with both of us. I said, no, Josh will be happy if both his parents is happy. Don't dictate. Because if you was concerned about the happy home, then you should not be having sex with all these random chicks. Start from season 1. Because you was cheating. When we find out at the first season, we found out you was dipping and dabbing. Now you say you're not doing it now, but at the same time, last season you had a paternity scare. So obviously, if it was to point to get a paternity scare, means that you had sex, right? So miss us with this bull crap, Glenn. At the end of the day, he feel like because he's this man and this how he want things, he wants his happy home to be together because he done messed up the punishment don't fit the crime. They stop texting chicks, stop having sex with them, and stop doing all this, and then maybe the punishment would not fit the crime. But the punishment fitting the crime right now because she's dissing herself. Give us some time, but all as much as you keep hammering and beating down, wait, beating down her head and coming on her head and telling her that she needs to stay with you and y'all can't break up. Y'all need to live together. Y'all happy living together. And always on her face, tracking her down, stalking her, doing all this stuff. It's not going to make her come back any faster. So let her be. And that's that. And I feel like you just doing all of it because you are frustrated, sexually frustrated. I said, oh, well, you've been cheating on this before, so you can find somebody to help you release. Or, like I said, with Hotbox 11 Matters Huntsville, go to the store, get you a torso P, and deal with that. So Marie met up with Dewan, aka Player. I said, I don't know how old this guy, but when you call yourself with these chicken nicknames, Player, so like that, I said, you can stay with him. So he had a mouthful of gold. I said, how old is he? But whatever, he got a mouthful of gold, called himself Player. They played bowling and everything. They had a good time. He was trying to play like he don't know bowling, but every time he was bowling, he was striking out. I was like, so you know how to play. He said he played video games. It's like that. That's to do his spare time. And yes, Mizzle, 37, still play video games. And I don't give a damn what nobody said. If I ever have a relationship with somebody else in the future, they're ever trying to knock me down and try to downplay me like I don't take care of responsibilities. All this, I live in myself. I live by myself. I pay all my bills by myself. Food, lights, rent, everything by myself. So on my downtime, I do my YouTube. That's my outlet. My video games is my outlet, stress-free outlet. And I'm going to continue playing it until I can't play it anymore. And yes, I go out. Yes, I have a good time. Yes, I do everything down, but I'm mostly the homebody. So you're not going to tell me that I can't play no video games or like that. So she's trying to clown him playing video games. So I said, boy, goodbye. Don't try to play that. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, playing video games is not for just the young boys. It's for anyone who want to stimulate their mind. So Miss me with that. And don't come my video, my comment section, tell me I'm some young boy. You need to grow up, stop playing video games. No. At the end of the day, I think some of y'all should want your men to play, stay at home and play games or watch movies and like that, so you know what the hell they act. Instead of wondering what the hell they doing outside of that damn house. So, shoot, I wouldn't mind that. Shoot, my their partner plus one who play games with me, and we can have a bonding time together, and we can still take care of everyone's business. So it's not wrong playing a video game. So y'all need to stop that. Yeah. But yeah, she clowning for that. But I say, boy, you know how to play bowl. You trying to downplay like you didn't play. I say, boy, you con on it. Con artist. So she did have him sign an NDA. He was like, what? Because she said, I will let you know my name is not Anna, my name is Marie Mabau. And I know I'm out here and everything you might say like that. I didn't sign an NDA, and it's just that was that. He signed it on camera, whatever. It was a big ass freaking thing, non-disclosure agreement. I said, okay. But I said, how you have NDA when you're on a TV? TV. So we see him. But whatever. So Latrice wig line event. She had all the models because she said the models in the makeover. I said, how the models in the makeover? I said, you shaded the models already? So each ladies have a wig that's kind of associated to one of the castmates. She had a teacher wig, all the ladies' wigs, basically, of the cast. I said, why you have your own kind of wig? She had everybody else, but it was mainly her friends. So that was that. So they practiced and they got ready for the event. It was decorum, drinks and stuff like that. It's a wing launch. Everybody start coming in, say hi to each other and all that stuff. Now, before the event happened, now Tisha did say that she have an awkward relationship with Josh right now because she didn't like that how he went back and told Akeisha the one upper her business of her household, which I was saying, Josh, I understand Josh because at the end of the day, Josh was to overstep his boundaries, even though he was right in some aspects. He was overstepping his boundaries because he's in their house and he was doing the most. And we all kind of said that. So I said, Josh, in the meantime, to stay out of it. If she comes to your event, let her vent, but stay out of it. But also, Tisha, you come to my friend event, don't expect me to take actions or stay in the middle or go talk to Cliff or do anything because at the end of the day, you're going to stand by him and you're going to turn on me. So I've seen this happen numerous of times that you have your friend involved, they help you out, but you turn on them because you're not ready to leave the relationship. So that's why I say to tell people when you got to make sure if your friend coming to you and want out of the relationship, you got to make sure they really want out. Otherwise, just sit there, listen to them, and let them guide it. Because if he's overstepped, they're going to pull against you and they're going to turn against you. And you usually see this happen all the time. Most of the time, I usually see this happen. So it's best to stay out of it and let it be. So everybody got there. The only person who did not show us Marie Malone, and rightfully so, because Marie and Figure Latrice do not like each other, and they're not gonna pretend to fake it to like each other. So I agree with that. Don't pretend. Just y'all can't rock with each other since season one. Even though I feel like Marie, you did come out of Latrice, and y'all had this rocky relationship since then. But at the same time, it's done. So Selena was talking to Tambra. Sophia came in. I think she was the last of the ladies that came in. Akeisha came in. The other ladies came in, and they was looking nice. Sophia came in last. She was saying hi to different people. She said hi to Keisha. She said hi to Sanjay, and her and Sanjay talked a little bit. Then she was standing next to Keisha. Her and Keisha wore the same colors, green, and they was talking. And Selena was talking to Tambra. So Tambra said hi to Sophia. Sophia came over and said hi to Tambra, and then walked past and said nothing to Selena. So Selena said, excuse me, is Tambra's the only one standing here? You don't see me? She said, oh, well, then you didn't say nothing to the baby shower. Then she said, what, baby shower? She said, girl, you know how busy I was? And I said, yes, Sophia, she is very busy. Like, did you try to help? Like that, because at the end of the day, it's your step granddaughter or step grandchild baby shower. So why? No, it's her stepdaughter baby. So she gonna be step grandma. So whatever. So like that, I was like, It's your step grandchild baby shower. So I don't know why will you not help Selena and everything. And I think that was like at the end of the day, when somebody's planning a baby shower, one of them doing this and this and this, they don't really have time to say hi to everyone. Unless you go up and say hi, they say hi real quick and then go about their business. But you didn't try to help. She said, so damn right I wasn't going to help that baby shower. I said, oh, really? So you had no intention to help her at all. So you wonder why y'all don't get along. You could at least help the baby shower. Like that was the baby shower. No matter how y'all get along, y'all can at least help out. But no. She said, I wasn't going to help out. Nothing like that. So like that, we've been talking something that keep it like that. I say, you know what? It's right. If y'all barely want to talk with each other, y'all barely say hi to each other when y'all see each other, let's start now. But that was kind of rude though. You could at least say, hey, Selena, this is real quick. Because you said sometimes y'all say hi and bye. And there are times that you don't say nothing to each other. In this close, intimate space, keeping a peace, she should say hi to Selena. Here goes Sophia. She said, I'm not going to sit here and talk to no extra. I was an extra. Selena said, extra? Please, what the hell are you talking about? Extra. I was on TV before you, and I was his first wife. He always going to be second. So I'm not nobody extra, and I'm not nobody non-motherfucking factor around here. So you need to get out of here and get out of my face with this. So I was Selena. I probably would have turned down. Now I'm not a fighter, but I probably would have turned down. I said, hey, damn, you got some damn nerve calling me some freaking extra. Now, if you still caught by an extra on the show, because Selena's not part of the show, it's fine. But Selena's around enough. It's like that. And I know I saw some Twitter people saying that they probably want Selena there on Belle Collective. They probably coach Diana there for Belle Collective. And some other people, I don't know. But I heard some rumors on Twitter and stuff like that saying that they want, so that's suggesting them to be on the show. But it is what it is. But Selena's that good because people know her. But I would say, Sophia, girl, we barely even know who you were in this day to call somebody extra. I was like, wow. So they went to turn up, and they're going to be continued from that. And I said, I'm not knocking Selena. I was like, if I was Selena, I would feel slighted too. I said, damn, I'm an extra to you. So you think you all that and you better than me? Okay. And then it was so funny when Sophia said the extra. Selena pushed Tim real quick. Hold up, bitch. Extra, girl, let me tell you something. I said she slightly pushed Tim out the way. I said, Tim, what? Go somewhere. She said, hold up. You got to be effed up. You got some extra. And they're going to turn up the party. So Latrice, but there. But Latrice said she does see, like, when she have events, they always around, but they don't say nothing, but she don't really notice the awkwardness between them at times. Because when they event, she just be in her own world, stuff like that. But she did not realize how deep it was. But at the end of the day, if they could just be cordial and not say nothing to each other, I think all this would not happen. But Selena saying, girl, you could at least say hi. But Sophia, you didn't have to call her Sophia extra either. But child, but that was to be continued. We're gonna see you next week. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how you feel about this episode. Put down your comments down below in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm about to do Love and Marriage Huntsville next. All right, peace out.